Okay, now, this time is done, okay, we're going to get ready for Gemini, Cancel Planet Business, okay, put down that, Gemini, Sun, Cancer. So, those individuals who are in Cancer Planet, including Jeff Planet, okay, good afternoon. Okay, now I have tremendous respect for you, and I really like you. I think that you're a very nice person, a very interesting, really. I learn a lot from you, and I really like you, and I'm sorry if it came off that way. I'm sorry if it came off that way to you a couple nights ago. I want it dropped. I am sick and tired of hearing you boasting about your chart. You know what? I'm gonna boast about my chart. And you know what I don't feel envious of? I was born in the dominant month of my sign. You were born on the 24th. I was born on the 6th. 6, closer to 1, closer to being the first. I win. If you won a race, I would get higher than you. But I'm sick and tired of you boasting about your chart. Next time you do, I'm going to boast about mine. And I'm going to mock you. I'm going to imitate you. I'm going to make fun of you. Do you want a bet? Sick and tired of hearing about what things that you said or did that was so wonderful, that made you so lucky, that was fun and interesting, and all those types of things, about all the great opportunities you're having at school, you're making horoscopes, you're going to all these places and doing all these things, and you writing spectacularly good emails to me on the different signs. I should be writing those emails. I should be going to all those places. I should be saying and doing the same things in my videos, and I should be having a school and a website like you do, and I should have your chart. So stop it. It was Silverman. I do have to admit that I just want to inform the whole Minton. I just want to apologize for what I said to Deborah Silverman a couple nights ago. I don't think that it was very kind of me to do that, but, I think that she's a wonderful person. She is a wonderful person. I like her very much, and we get along wonderfully well. But the one thing I cannot stand for is envy and jealousy for someone else. They have so many good things that I lack. Sure, I have an Minton. I'm strong, and that she makes me just overwhelms me. and I feel smaller than her. And I feel like I should have her chart. I feel like I should do and say all the same things that she did because it's what I would do. The things that she goes and writes about, goes and talks about her chart. I should have those things. I should have those things. Because it sounds so similar to how I would do it. So I'm not going to tolerate the boasting. I'm going to lose my head. I'm going to lose my head if I hear something again that I am envious of. Keeps always in a happy-go-lucky mood and says all the things and does all the things I could see myself doing, but I would have the interest in doing. How come I wasn't born with Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aries, Libra rising? Talk about a good Sun Moon rising. Gee whiz. I wish that I had that. And others had that. Isn't that a shame? That's rude. That's called rude when you boast and you get selfish and you say, oh, I love my chart so much, and you're just so happy with yourself and vain, and it makes others feel bad. It makes others feel bad. Like, it makes me feel bad that my chart isn't as good, or I'm not doing this and getting all the opportunities. It makes others look bad, and that is what I take offense on, and that is what I am getting to be sick and tired of. We get along wonderful. We get along great. I can see myself when I make horoscopes, saying and doing the same things. I could see myself having what she has. Going on and boasting about it. I'm not going to tolerate it. Okay, anyway, I made it clear. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to be moving on to Cancer season. And I want to welcome you to Joe Frost, who will be joining the Cancer Clubus. We will not be meeting when she is away, which will be from the 25th through the 30th of June. Okay, we will not be meeting during those days. We will be meeting again in the coochiest month of the year, July. Okay? July. We'll be meeting in July. Again. Okay, so we'll continue throughout this month and then we'll meet again. Okay? So, let's see here. Don't go around making yourself feel so special and living in riches and living in gold and talking about how good your chart is, what you've done. It's like Maddie, the favorite, presenting crowns to everybody and all the things that she's won and everything that she says and does is things I could do. That's not very nice to go around and act that way. And I know that she doesn't have a whole lot of intentions doing it. And I know that she doesn't mean it. But it's coming across that I am serious. The next time I hear another great thing that she said and did, and I hear it goes to literature, watch out. I'm coming in, and I'm taking over the conversation. I'm dominating. I'm coming in, and I will be boasting about it, and I will be mocking, imitating. the humble at this invention, I hate to say that everyone gets the same respect, but it kind of, my helium and my balloon for my patience of trust and respect, well, not really trust, but respect, it thins. I just want to see a more humble side. So anyway, now that we've talked about that, I want to talk about cancer. I want to talk about cancer now. So we're in cancer season. This is cancer season. I'm going to leave this picture up here. Okay, it's not going to be forever up here. Part of this cancer season is going to be celebrating and honoring Joe Frost. We're going to be seeing several episodes of the shows on the TV of Super Nanny, so we'll be honoring her as well as Cancer, the coochiest sign of the zodiac. We will be learning about, we'll be exploring, as you all know, the themes of comfort, the themes of family, emotion, familiar nostalgic memories and food, and feeling, and giving, and loving. Those are all of the things. Those are all of the things that we're going to be looking at this cancer season. Okay, and so all of you were in my meeting that I had, and I talked all about cancer, all about all of the stuff that we're going to be doing and what it's all about and everything. So I really should not have to do that too much for right now. But we're really going to delve deep. We're going to be analyzing it. We're going to be again really looking at it closely. I'm really looking at it closely, and understanding it and experiencing it, because this is more than just a regular astrological season. You wouldn't be bringing your family along. I will not be. But you can bring your family along for Clubhouse meetings if you want to. During the season, it opens up on the 25th. That's the very, very first day of family time, and it will last until the 22nd of July. Okay, that's how long. And what's going to last up to the 19th of July. So that's how long that family card is opening. So you're going to be exploring all the themes through your own personal life experiences, connecting the astrology to real life. Okay? That's really one of the things that we're going to really be honing in on and focusing on. Okay? Also looking at Cancer, the sign in its astrology. I forgot that you would be joining Cancer Clubhouse. Okay, so if you didn't know, I just want to introduce you, Joe, to Deborah Silverman. She is an astrologer and psychotherapist. As you all know from YouTube, and making different horoscopes and impressions. Impressions of all the different signs. Anxiety and astrology with all the different signs, how they feel anxious, and also, don't you do basic, all the signs, basically what they are, and, there's a lot of videos talking about the planets, and, if you want to learn astrology in a very fun, and very funny, hands-on, simple, easy way, you really want to open your heart and mind, not only your mind, but your heart, to something else is really understanding and appreciating yourself and also others, I would recommend Deborah Silverman. Again, doing all the things that I really have a lot of positive things to say on, but I think it's a little bit too perfect. I think I could be doing a lot of it. There's a lot of positives, and I really like you a lot. I really do. But I will not stand for envy. I will not stand for jealousy. I will not. And I think that you need to understand that. I might take over and I might do several things with you on your channel. Make several videos. Doesn't that sound like fun? I mean, it would be a pleasure doing it. It would be a great opportunity, and I would hate to waste it. I certainly would. You'd be surprised how much I know about astrology, because I know a lot. I know a lot. Okay. So, now, we're going to open up to the next page. Okay, we're going to open up to the next page. So the contents. Now, okay. First of all, alright. So I will be having a page on my website called Cancer Clubus. I have not made it yet, but I will. I will make it. It'll be all the different sections and the different activities and the different, the different activities, and also all the different fun things that we're going to be doing, applying real life references to astrology, and all of the pages with the little lines in them, with the little lines and the paragraphs, okay, outlined, and also the important things underlined, okay, underlined, the important details underlined so that you know what's most important, and then the sections outlined, but, that way if you want to stop, then it tells you where to stop. Okay, so I really don't want to go on any further, because I didn't really have a whole lot of things to talk about. Now, the whole Minton is going to be doing the project, okay, which I've told you about this morning, okay, and the due date is July 21st, and I will be also linking Deborah Silverman's videos on cancer, on the anxiety of cancer, on a couple of impressions, probably one of those, and additionally, other videos. There was a video called Cancer, Discover Your True Self. This video on 2 men talking about it. Cancer, Your Secret Superpowers. And we might actually take a look at that video today. I really don't know. But that is what will be featured on the page. Okay. But the very, very first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be, one thing that I forgot to talk about. What was it? Can't remember. I was going to talk about something, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, also, okay, open-mindedness. So, open-mindedness, open-minded, you have a fascination for astrology, and also how that applies to your astrology. If you don't have any in your chart, if you don't have any Cancer in your chart, then you lack the lessons of Cancer. That it would be good for you to learn about a sign that you're not in your chart, be able to understand those lessons, or just the lessons of water in general. And if you do, that's great. And I have my Saturn in Cancer. My goodness. You know, I might have to change my whole life's work around. I'm going to be having an astrology channel. I'm going to be reincarnating and having the same things in your chart that I have. Well, no. I'm having the same things that you have. Or maybe you need to reincarnate and you're having the same things in my chart. I'm going to be making astrology videos, all the videos, and possibly more than you've made. But I'm going to be born on the 12th of June, though, because it's divided into 24. I had to create my own chart, and I'll be having a school of astrology. I'll be knowing so many people. I'll be chatting online. I'll be going to different astrology festivals, and you name it. I have tremendous respect for you, but I just want to hear more. Come on, spill it. Tell me what great placements in your chart and great opportunities and great fun and interesting things that you said and did compared to me that would make me feel really, really bad about myself. That I would be envious and that I would be jealous of. Just keep on coming, spill it. I'm here to listen to you talk about it. Because I really am curious. Again, things I could have, I could be having, things I could be saying, things I could be doing. Why did I have that? Don't go around boasting about it. It's very, very rude of you to do that. It's very rude to make me feel bad, which is not what you're all about. But, gee whiz, why isn't my Saturn in Sagittarius? I would like to have my Saturn in Sagittarius. I would like to be extroverted and like to travel and like to adventure and like to learn great things. I wish I had my Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aries, and Libra rising. Talk about a good combination. Humble, modesty. From this point forward. Okay, I could seriously go off the handle. Thank you. I could seriously lose my mind. Because, I promised you. I'm not joking when I tell you that the next time that you boast about what you've done and what you said and your chart and how good your chart is and what placements you have in it, that I could have that I don't, if you don't mind, it sounds way better. I'm just going to take over. I'm going to override you. And I'm going to be imitating you. And I'm going to be interrupting you and mocking you every time that you say or do something that I could do. I don't want to hear it. I don't want... I'm very, very curious to hear it. I really want to know. Because I really, really like you, but I should be underwhelmed. And not... I would rather be feeling underwhelmed by someone that they're not doing enough as me and it's ho-hum, rather than feeling envy for another person against me. It's like I was sitting at a cafeteria eating a cold bologna sandwich while someone came right from, say, I don't know, an Indian restaurant and had a fancy, filling meal. It's like I was stuck at home having to eat a hot dog while they were going off to some fancy restaurant in Korea and sampling all the great cuisines and cultures. The same thing. It's the same thing. I have a lot. I'm not taking anything for granted. But I don't go around saying those types of things. I mention it. I do mention it, but I do consider myself a little bit modest about it. And I know that that's not your intentions, but I think that's coming across to me a little bit that way. I just want to say, I just want to say, I want to hear what you have to say. I care and I like your chart. I really do. But I could lose my mind. Okay. So anyway, now we're going to first of all read about the introduction. So, actually, here's one thing that I have in mind. So, one thing that I have in mind is you're going to be reading. You're going to be reading the book, certain sections of it on your own. Okay, certain sections of it on your own. We might come back and discuss it and talk about it. And so we're going to be starting off with the introduction, reading it together, reading it out loud. And, okay, here's what I want to say. Now, I want you all to get your books out, okay? And I want you to open up to the next page. Okay, if you're a Cancer Sun, okay, and put your birth information in. It says birth date, the birth time if you know it. It's fine if you don't. But sometimes it makes a difference. And birth location, the place that you were born. Okay, so now I want you to do it, and I believe that I know all of you. Yeah, it looks like everyone in here I know. So that turned out pretty good. So we don't have to do the sticky note thing. Alright, so get to that place. Thank you very much. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going to be just barely starting. So actually, in this book, it talks about all the different sections. How nice for you. How nice for you. How nice for you. Wonderful. You're way better than I am. Way better than I am. I could tell by the tone in your voice that it was a little bit selfish sounding, but boastful, you know. I mean, normally, it would be fine, and I would be I would be happy for the person, and I am. It's not that I'm not. I'm just kind of offended at the tone and the way that you said that. I mean, I don't care if you want to talk about your chart and your sign, but I need to check that out. But I think until I figure out what the problem is, I don't want to hear any boasting about yourself. Because I'm going to lose it if you continue, okay? Make life so much easier. Okay, we are wasting so much time with this. Alright, so all the different categories. Okay. Actually, all of you right now, I want you all of you, including you, on that little pink thing on the wall, if we already continue, I want you to grab a little bit of the little thing, and I want you to rub it in your hands, and it will absorb into your body. It'll make you forget this whole rigmarole, because I want to get into this. I really want to get to this. But I'm not going to have the wasted time anymore. And I don't want to have it be a distraction for you. Have you focusing on that instead of, focusing up here. Feeling disappointed, angry, all the emotions, appalled, all those things. So it's time to wash it down the drain so that we can water under the bridge. We can take it. We can move on. Okay? So that's what everyone is going to do right now. Okay? Just so that we already continue. Okay? Do that.